All right, welcome back. We're working on the second part of De Bello Gallico, Book 4, Chapter 26. And right off the bat, we are starting with the Bray Rule, which is when you have one of those QU words and you don't know what to do with it. You just kind of translate it as hit or that. When Caesar had noticed this, and he's talking about his men being overwhelmed. All right, use it. Our verbs down here. He ordered. Scaphas. He ordered the dinghies. Longorum Navium of the warships. Etem likewise. Alright, he ordered specula, like spectacle, like watching. He ordered the spy ships. And then we got present, passive, infinitive. To be filled with soldiers. And submit to Bob. And he was bringing aid. He's to these men, and then that's going to go with the quos, whom he had seen laborantes struggling. Alright, so one thing to note here is that there's a recurring theme of when Caesar sees something, he brings help. And he's writing this in the third person, so it seems unbiased. However, he just happens to mention that he made the right decision. He's going to leave out the weary, so boom, let's throw it in there. So our men. Simul. As soon as they stood on dry ground, and then we got an ablative absolute. With all soldiers, with all men. Consecutives from Secor having followed. And the con means together, so it's like they're banding back up. They're getting into the formation that makes them successful. Fekron and Petum, they made an attack. In Hostes against the enemy. And Deuteron, and gave them in fuga, into flight, or put them into flight. So once the Romans got on dry ground, they were pretty good. And Potueron, Neck Potueron, they were not able. Prosequi to follow. Longius further. Because the Equites, the horsemen, were not able potorant. Tenere cursum told course and to take the island. Now, that seems kind of ridiculous because Caesar wants to take this island, but this is Britain. This thing's huge. It's more than one beach, and the idea of taking it right away, insane. Hoc unum. This one thing. Defut was lacking. Alright, and the wording's weird here. For Caesar, for his pristine fortune. Alright, so this is the only thing Caesar didn't get, was taking the island. Alright, so that's the second part of Book 4, Chapter 26. Again, there's that video that I showed you that's really good on YouTube. Have a look-see at that if you don't quite follow what's going on. But Caesar showed up with the right stuff at the right time, per usual. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know.